A warning for Wall Street today from the Justice Department. Spies are actively trying to access the U.S. financial system. The alert comes after last week's arrest of alleged Russian spies operating in New York. Our Eamon Javers spoke with the Assistant Attorney General for National Security, and he joins us now from Washington with some details on that. Good evening, Eamon.
Good evening, Sue. I spoke to John Carlin at the Department of Justice earlier today in their law library there, and he told me that the department's message for Wall Street is that spies are out there, and he said multiple foreign intelligence services are operating intelligence operations on Wall Street right now. I asked him what they're trying to gain by all this, and here's what he had to say.
They want to figure out if there are ways in the short term. It may be individuals who work with an intel service but have a private motive, and they want to make some money off what they learned from the stock exchange, just like regular crooks. It could be that they're mapping it out, so in the event that one of these nations has a conflict with the U.S., they can disrupt what we value very greatly, our financial sector and its security. And third, it may just be general intelligence to inform the strategies of our adversaries.
And Sue, Carlin also said that he wants Wall Street CEOs to work with the FBI and the Department of Justice if they have suspicions that anybody on their team is working with a foreign intelligence agency.
Eamon, did he give you any indication of how many countries may be actually running spies on Wall Street?
He wouldn't give us a hard and fast number, but he said it's not just the Russians. He said there are multiple foreign intelligence services running intelligence operations on Wall Street today, and he said it's something that executives in the C-suite really need to be aware of.
And he wouldn't name names beyond the Russians, would he?
He would not, no. I mean, you can draw up a laundry list in your own mind, but he would not do that. Clearly, though, what he said is that Wall Street firms need to not necessarily go after anybody in their organization who comes from one ethnic or religious background, because the weak links, the people who might leak the information, could be anybody.
What can American companies do, and how do these spies gather that information?
Well, it's interesting. He talked about some of the oldest techniques in the spy book, and he said those are happening now on Wall Street. Things like sex, using attractive young women to approach Wall Street sources for information, using greed of the people that they're approaching, old-fashioned bribery, and then revenge. He said that spies look for people who are disgruntled employees who have something against their employer and might want to sell some information in order to get back at them.
Eamon Javers in Washington. Eamon, thanks.